Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Board Game Brunch, my monthly live Q&A featuring maybe today. She wanted to join me. She is recovering from surgery that she had on Monday last week. So that is why she's got the cone on, because I'm eventually going to be putting her down so she can run around a little bit up here in the loft. But I don't trust her to not lick the area that she had surgery in. So that's why she's got the cone on. Do you want to, I know you can't, you don't know to look at the computer. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Oh my gosh, you're so cute in the cone. Can you say hi? She is doing great. She's recovering well. She's tired of having to wear the cone and being restricted in what she can do, but she has a follow-up with the vet this week. So hopefully her recovery will continue to be fast. And oh my gosh, what a sneeze. Oh my goodness. Okay. Yes, you're very cute. I don't know if you're going to sit on my lap the whole time or not, because that's going to get awkward fast, isn't it? Yeah, you're just trying to give me kisses. She's so sweet. I don't know what to do with her. Someone said bless you. Yeah, somebody said bless you. Since you sneezed. It was a big sneeze too. Okay, where do you want to go? Do you want to sit on my lap? Here, let's twist you around like that a little bit. Yeah. So, good morning. Oh, poor Pooch, don't put her down. Okay, I will keep her in my lap as long as she wants to be up here. Which lately she has been very cuddly because she hasn't been feeling good. But she's got a bowl of water and a comfy bed over here in the loft that I've set up for her in case she does want to jump down off of my lap at some point. But for now, we'll keep her. So, as of today, it is now 2 days until I leave for Dice Tower Con and 3 days before Dice Tower Con actually formally starts. I am very excited. I am not packed. I'm going to try and pack today because I tend to be one of those people who procrastinates packing until the very last minute. And that's not good for my stress and anxiety levels. So I'm going to try to be a little bit more proactive this time around. But I always do that thing where I'm like, well, I don't have to finish packing right now. I've got a whole, 27 hours until I need to finish packing. And then I just put it off until the very last minute and regret it every single time. Is that right? Yeah. You're just going to hang out. Okay. So if any of you are going to be at Dice Tower Con, please stop me and say hello. I'm going to be participating in a number of events, I think. I know I'm doing the top 5 list with Tom, Sam, Z, and Mandy. Which I'm pretty excited about because I think this will be my first ever official top list. I know it's not a top 10 because it's a lot of people. It's a top 5. But I'm excited because it'll be my first one. And I've kind of been like poking Tom for a long time that I've wanted to do one of these. But obviously, when the whole crew is at a convention, it's hard to involve everybody because then it would take way too long to complete the list. And I do recognize that everybody wants to see Tom, Sam, and Z, and Eric. They're the long-standing, real popular hosts. But I think my contributions to this list in particular are going to be good. I don't know if he has made what the list is public yet, so I don't want to say it just in case. Hi, Zen Banana Slug. Sorry, I'm not keeping an eye on the chat. And thank you, Otter. I'm glad you like the hair. I actually just touched it up last night, although I'm trying not to wash it that frequently so the color doesn't fade out. So last night I put in new colored conditioner and then just rinsed it. So it's not like clean. It's been wet and conditioned, but no shampoo. So it's driving me crazy because I really, really want to wash it, but I'm trying to wait until Monday night, right before I leave for I leave Tuesday morning for the convention. So Monday night is when I want to wash it. And I'm trying to wait. Yeah. And maybe says she needs a bath too, because I don't know if any of you do this thing where like you kind of delay giving your dogs a bath until you really like almost kind of necessary, or you just wait a little longer than you maybe should. And of course I was doing that. I was like, okay, she's about due for a bath. Like she's close. And then this surgery thing happened unexpectedly. So she went to the vet and has had surgery and now can't have a bath. And so poor doggy, she's not like smelling. Oh, bless you. So many sneezes. Oh my gosh. Honey, what are you allergic to? Oh my gosh, that was the cutest sneeze. I hope it wasn't super loud because it was near the microphone. But yeah, she could use a bath. So as soon as she gets the all clear from the vet this week, my husband's going to take her since I'll be at Dice Tower Con. As soon as I get back, probably she's getting a bath. Or maybe we'll just take her to the groomer and give her a nice little haircut too. Oh my goodness. Okay, Zen Banana Slug says, I watched the last Dice Tower tonight, and I had to tell you that I'm addicted to that Harry Potter Wizards Unite game. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not as addicted to it as I expected to be. I'm definitely not as hooked on it as I was on Pokemon Go when it released. Okay, so Kabuki Kid is asking what surgery may be had, and oh my goodness. I don't necessarily want to say it out loud just because it's pretty common for small dogs, but it's a little bit gross. Okay, do you want down? I know Otter doesn't want me to put her down, but if she wants down, I'm gonna let her. You want to go down? Okay. She's gonna go down for a minute, and then I might pick her back up. Woo! And we knocked over some boxes. That's fine. You guys should see my loft right now. It is a mess because I've been trying to reorganize some things. I'm gonna pick this up. Oof. She doesn't get that. I know, darling. Oof, sorry. Yeah, it's a mess up here right now. But yeah, so she had a surgery that's kind of gross related to her rear end, and I'll just leave it at that. So it's not fun for her at all, and not really that fun for me and my husband either. But she's doing better now, and she's she's feeling better. So I'm going to be keeping an eye on her because my husband is at the gym right now. What? Can you just lay down in your bed? Or you want to come back over here? You can come back over here if you want. Otter would be very happy if you came back. Yeah? You want back up? Okay. Okay. We got the puppy. Yeah. Oh, you just want some kisses. Oh, and now Sterling's barking downstairs. Sterling, can you not? See, and when Eric and I are doing Dice Tower tonight and Sterling starts barking, I just mute my microphone and let Eric talk. But when it's just me and my Q&A, I can't do that. So I apologize if you all don't like the dogs barking. When my husband's not home, I don't have someone to wrangle them. Roof. So I'm really excited to go to Dice Tower Con, although I was expecting to make a list for myself of games that I really wanted to play, and I haven't done that yet. I need to look at what's going to be in the hot games section and figure out what all I want to try. I try not to schedule too many things at conventions. I mean, I have all of the Dice Tower events that I'm going to be part of, and then I'm kind of all I'm scheduling officially, because otherwise I end up kind of burning myself out and getting way too tired. And I'm a person that needs a lot of sleep. I need a solid 7 to 8 hours every night to function normally. I know people at conventions sometimes sleep 3 or 4 hours and manage. I can't do that. Oh my gosh. It is so hot up here right now, and having a fluffy dog on my lap, it's not helping. Okay, let's see here. Zen Banana Slug asks, are you going to Gen Con? I am going to Gen Con. This is the first time I've ever been able to say yes to that question. I've never been to Gen Con before, and this is going to be my very first one. So I'm really excited. I'm going to be working in the Dice Tower booth, and yeah, just experiencing the whole thing. I'm very excited about it. I hopefully will not be too overwhelmed. Oh, that's how you get con crud, not sleeping enough. That seems legit, because I, knock on wood, never get con crud, ever. I've never been to a board game convention and gotten sick afterwards. I'll sometimes have a day where I almost have a con hangover, not because of alcohol, but just because of being exhausted. But I've never actually gotten sick after a convention. You are so cute. I can't even. Why are you licking your cone? That's weird. That's weird. So yeah, very excited about Gen Con, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try and maybe meet up with some publishers if I can, because that's not, Gen Con's kind of one of the big ones, and I've never been before, so I want to get the full experience and try and get some value out of it, not just for the Dice Tower, but for my podcast as well. And I feel like that's the best way to do that. So Are you real cute? Maybe is just hamming it up right now, y'all. You see that? Oh, she's only like halfway on the camera. Let's see. Otter says, finally got my copy of Seventh Continent this week. Have you played it? I have played Seventh Continent. So back when the very first Kickstarter shipped, which now was easily, 2 or 3 years ago, I think? It's been a while. My friend Greg had backed it on Kickstarter. So that was the Kickstarter that like took a really long time to ship. Like they did a Kickstarter campaign and then the game didn't ship for like 2 or 3 years, right? And it finally shipped 2 or 3 years ago. And he and I and 2 of our other friends played it 4 players, and I hated it. Seventh Continent should be a game that I would love. It really should be, based on the concept and the structure and everything else. And from what I've heard, playing it 4 players is the reason why we did not have a good time. Basically, it just felt... Well, the first campaign, the one that takes like hours and hours and hours and hours, we played through that first campaign for a total of 4 different weekends, about 3 to 4 hours each session. So between 12 and 16 hours. And we still had not gotten through it. And it didn't look like we were super close at that point either. Were we messing it up significantly? Maybe. Were we doing something wrong? Maybe. I don't know. But I really, really disliked it a lot. And so it is baffling to me how many people love and adore this game. Not that there's anything wrong with the fact that they do, but it just like is confusing for me because I had such a negative experience with the game. And maybe the other scenarios that are shorter are better. But it just felt like we were always like, it's hard to remember because it's been a long time, but like we would have struggle keeping the deck intact. Oh, and this was with us using the like easy rules where when the deck runs out, you do it again. And we still couldn't make it happen. But like we would find a place where we could hunt food to get cards back in the deck. And we would do that. And then we would wander around and then our deck would start running out and we'd either go back to the same place or find a new place to hunt for food. It was not good with 4 players. That's not to say that the game can't be enjoyable. Obviously, a lot of people love it and there's a reason for that. But I did not like it. I'm one of the rare ones, I guess. Will I try it again at some point? Probably not, but I'm not going to rule it out entirely. I do think, a couple people in the chat saying solo or 2-player mostly. And I think that that's accurate. I think if you play it solo or 2-player, it's probably a much better experience. But I don't know for sure because I've only played it 4 players. Oh my gosh, my lap is so hot. Maybe you are adorable. I love you so much, but I'm going to put you down for a minute, okay? Is that okay? Okay, we're going to put her down for just a minute. Oof. Oh my gosh, it is so hot up here. It's just really hot in Vegas right now. I mean, it's hot all the time in the summer in Vegas, so. Oh my gosh. For the record, I might do less than an hour for this Q&A only because I do have Maybe up here and I need to keep an eye on her. So if you have any questions that you want to ask me, keep dropping them in the chat because I might not. Oh, I know. You're just so sweet. She's just like sitting over here looking at me. She's so cute. I can't handle it. Your water bowl and your bed are right there. Do you want to go lay down? She turned around and she was like, what? There's a bed over there? Battle Cry says, played 4-player and had a great time even though we lost. Okay, so there you go. So it may have been just me and perhaps the experience just wasn't made for me as I thought it would have been. Hawk Skull UK said, I tried solo but couldn't grok how the game played properly and quit twice before I lost. Yeah, it just, I don't know. I feel like it's a very specific type of game that appeals to certain people and not others. And that's fine. It's very expensive. So I'm not buying my own copy of it for sure. But yeah, if one happened to show up on my doorstep someday, would I be willing to try it again? Probably. What games should I be playing at Dice Tower Con? Y'all, what like newer stuff or even not new stuff, but stuff that I haven't played before, should I be seeking out and trying to play? Because I don't have a plan currently. I don't even know if there's a list. I know there's a list for Gen Con and there was for Origins, but I don't think there's a list for Dice Tower Con because I don't think stuff is releasing there. I could look and see what Tom is putting in the hot games section. I'm going to be in or near the hot games section a lot during the weekends to help kind of play games with people and teach games to people and stuff like that. So let's see here. Go to the Dice Tower Con channel. Oh, I think it might be somewhere else. I'm going to try and find the list of the hot games. I do not know where he dropped that link. Might help if I spelled Google Docs correctly. Dice Tower Con schedule. Let's see if the hot games list is in here. Also, I need to sign up for the schedule anyway, so it's probably good to open this up. Whew, sorry. That one snuck up on me. Let's see. Are the hot games listed on this document? They sure are not. 37 games in the hot games area, but they don't have them listed here. Let's go back and see if I can find. Where are the hot games? I do not know. Dice Tower schedule. Well, I bet you know they posted it on the Facebook group. That's where I know it is. I can find a list. Let's see, other questions that have shown up in the chat. Have I played all of the Spiel des Jahres nominees yet? No. So I mentioned either in a Dice Tower Tonight or in an episode of Board Game Blitz pretty recently that I've played more of them than usual, but not all of them. I will look up the list and tell you which ones I haven't tried in just a moment. So we're going to go over to the Dice Tower Convention Facebook page. And I'm going to find the list of hot games because I know it's on here. So that way you all can help me figure out which games I should be playing. You know what the only problem is when it's this close to the convention, a whole bunch of people are posting in this group. And so finding the post with the hot games is harder because it's been buried. I'm going to keep looking. I know Tom posted it at some point, or probably Molly. So many people are so excited about the convention. Ooh, hot games. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to, this is a long list. I'm going to run through them real quick and you all should tell me which ones I should play. Here, I'll only list ones that I have not played. So if there's something in the hot games list that I have played, I won't be listing it. Okay, of the ones I have not played, Bosk, Brass Birmingham, Bunny Kingdom with its expansion, Century A New World, Conspiracy, Crown of Amara, Deadman's Cabal, Dinogenics, Escape Plan, Expansity, Gentes, Grim Masquerade, Hadara, Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth, Master of Respect, I don't even know what that is, Nemesis, Pandemic Rapid Response, Pipeline, Point Salad, Pulsar 2049, skip, Sierra West, Smartphone, Space Base, Space Gate Odyssey, Star Wars Outer Rim, Teotihuacan plus its expansion, Ticket to Ride London, Underwater Cities, Vindication. So those are the ones that are in the hot games section that I have not played. There are a few that I skipped over, like Wingspan and Root and Drop It, and a couple others that I have played. So yeah, those are the ones I haven't played. So here, I'm going to pop out the chat because you all, I'm not keeping up with you. And I want to be able to keep up. So let's see here. So I got the sneezies from Maybe. Yeah, right? Oh, she's down here and she really wants to get back up on my lap. We'll do that in a minute, Puppo. It's super hot with you sitting on my lap. I'll pick her back up in a minute. Let's see here. Oh, Slide Quest. Someone said I should play Slide Quest. I definitely want to play Slide Quest. So I love Doodle Quest, which I think is made by the same company. And I'm really weirdly good at Doodle Quest. And so I know Slide Quest is different. You're like sliding a piece along, and it's cooperative instead of competitive, I assume, because you've got multiple people controlling the little things that move the tilting table. As soon as I saw pictures of Slide Quest at Origins, I was like, yeah, I want to play that. It looks right up my alley. Very excited. Let's see. Earlier, Otter said I should try the new expansion for Detective. I haven't even played base game Detective yet, so that should maybe be on my list. I really do like Chronicles of Crime. I know they get compared a lot, and I'm very curious about Detective, so maybe I should try and get a chance to play that. Kabuki asks, do you like Robinson Crusoe? Have you tried the new expansion? So I have only played Robinson Crusoe once. I really did like it. It's definitely tough. It's punishing. But the system where like something happens and a card goes into a deck that you're going to come back, it's going to come back up again later. I really, really like that. And I guess other games are now doing something similar in app form. But as far as like the physicality of the cards, I haven't seen many others that do something like that. It's one of those games that I enjoyed and will probably play again, but am not just like actively seeking out. So. Otter says, I'm really curious about Escape Plan. Yeah, I don't, it's people that have already completed a heist and they're trying to get out. Is that right? I don't remember for sure. Oh my gosh, it's so hot up here. You don't even know. I have my air conditioning on, but it's just the upper floor of my house. It's hard to keep cool. Kabuki asks, do you like Role Player? Are you going to get the new expansion currently on Kickstarter? So I'm torn about the new expansion. I do like Role Player a lot. And I backed the first expansion when it was on Kickstarter, the Monsters and Minions expansion, and I did not like it. Okay, that's not 100% true. I didn't dislike it, but I didn't feel that it improved the game for me personally. The stuff that it adds is fine. There's nothing necessarily wrong with it, but it does that thing where in some games it's nice feeling to have too many options to pick from. And in Role Player, it added stuff that made you have multiple things to choose from, and you kind of have to pick one or the other, and it wasn't a good feeling, if that makes sense. So I don't know. I haven't really looked into what the new expansion entails, but base game Role Player is so fun and works so well that I'm now kind of not inclined to add new stuff to it. Because, yeah, it just doesn't, I don't know. It didn't work for me. I'm going to check and make sure my AC is actually on because, it is so warm. I'm dying, y'all. I don't know if you can tell by the look on my face, but I feel like I'm melting right now. I should do the next Q&A from a pool sipping on a cold drink. That would be lovely. I don't have a pool, unfortunately. So, but if I had a way to stream from a pool, I would totes do that. Let's see here. It's hot for England right now, low 70s, and everyone is in shorts and t-shirts. Yeah, I imagine with the humidity, that is definitely warm. I seem cool. Hey, well, my shirt says caring is cool, so. Oh no, okay, well, there's stuff. Oh, I was dusty from picking up the boxes. I'm making myself a mess. I don't even know if you all can see it on stream because it's not high def, but. Oh, let's see. Kabuki says, I haven't played Detective yet either, but really want to. Do be warned, I hear it takes several hours to do a chapter. Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, Chronicles of Crime doesn't take that long to do a scenario, but never plan anything else for an evening. If you're going to play Detective, it's not a game that works well if you need to continue another evening. Okay, well then, I mean, maybe I can find some time to slot that in at the con, and if not, I will try it eventually. I have a feeling that Detective is going to be one that I will like quite a bit. So, maybe really wants back up on my lap. She's so cute. You want to back up here? I think we're going to end the Q&A soon so I can actually keep a close eye on you. And we're not getting tons of questions anyway. Okay, come here. So you can come say hi to everybody again. You can come say hello. Thank you, King Fat. I like my hair color too. It is fun. Yeah, oh, okay. She just wanted to give me some kisses. Maybe is a very, very loving dog. Yeah, and she's especially loving when she doesn't feel good. Jen B asks, have I ever played Lanterns Dice? No, I have not, but I want to because I really like Lanterns. And I like dice versions of games typically, so I imagine Lantern's Dice is going to be great. What did I just play? Oh, I just played Sushi Roll recently, the Sushi Go dice game, and I liked that quite a bit. It doesn't feel significantly different from the card game, but it was still really enjoyable. Let's see here. Did I watch the Chernobyl miniseries yet? I did. I skipped episode, I think 4. I had heard from friends that there were some stuff about dogs in that episode. And so based on their recommendations, I skipped it. My husband went ahead and watched it, and he told me what I missed in the plot. But I didn't want to see the stuff related to dogs. But it's a really good miniseries. I liked Chernobyl quite a bit. I've seen some good miniseries lately. Chernobyl was great. Good Omens was super awesome. And I'd never read the book for Good Omens. So this was my first experience with that story. And wow, is it awesome. It's so fun. I love it. Okay. You can get down. Oh, gosh. Okay. Oh, goodness. Here, I know. Okay. Ow. Don't scratch my leg. All right. If you guys have any other questions, I'm going to be here for just a couple more minutes because she's getting wiggly and I'm going to go take her outside. I think she may need to, yeah. So any more questions, drop them in the chat super fast. And then I'm going to go early today. I apologize for okay. She's real cute. Yeah, I'm glad you guys liked Good Omens as well. I actually downloaded it to my phone. I already watched it, but I figure on the plane on my way to Dice Tower Con, if I want to kill some time, rewatching that one might be fun because I'm sure there's a lot of little things that I missed, especially since I didn't know the story in advance. So I'm pretty excited to rewatch that one. You okay? Hey, you're fine. You're okay. She's spazzing out a little bit. I know, you're all right. Okay, well, folks, I hurt you all so much, just endless love. But because maybe is a little bit antsy right now, I am going to go ahead and end my Q&A early. I am very much looking forward to hopefully seeing some of you over at Dice Tower Con this week. And if you're not going to Dice Tower Con, don't feel bad. That's totally cool. Conventions are expensive and tough to get away. So if you all could just do me one favor before you leave, if you could click the thumbs up button below the video for me, I would really appreciate that. It helps with YouTube's algorithms and it makes me very happy. But yeah, I will be back for another episode of Dice Tower tonight in about a week and a half. So that will be on July 10th. And then my next Q&A will be on July 28th. So that will be right before Gen Con. So that'll be pretty exciting. But yeah, I heart you all so much. And thank you so much for joining me on Board Game Brunch, my live Q&A here on the Dice Tower. And as always, and until next time, have fun gaming. Bye, everyone.